Yeah, hi. So this is the silver chart. Okay, this was the previous breakout. Now, how it goes is obviously we are, if you put it on a line chart, this looks like the most logical uh, pullback, which should work. So which is somewhere around 48 odd. Okay, just $1 away, which is around 2.5%. In terms of this, is like whoever is buying this would most likely be a sitting duck because people will expect that breakout retest would be bought. Obviously, you might see small going like this, and then eventually maybe going down. However, if you see this motion which I've parked, this was like a classic breakout, high, higher high, resistance, lower, higher low, and then parabolic move. Okay, so when you put it on a line chart, okay, and you see this, what you see, there's a small gap out here. Okay, so I believe this gap can be filled. Okay, which is around 40 or okay 39 40 के बीच में है. It's more like a breakaway gap, so it may be filled, may not be filled. However, if I see the price action, okay, so there's a small candle, absolutely bullish candle, again a wick, open high, open and sorry, close and high being nearly the same, and then this was the defining candle. These three candles. Okay, so I believe if these are actually, if it's a blowout, then yes, we can say we might get a pullback out here, something like this. Okay, and then going down, and then maybe going sideways, and then again resuming the rally, or we go further down also. Anything is possible in markets. However, looking at a 40-year plus breakout, I would be surprised if that thing happens. But then yes, mentally one has to be ready. Okay. Two, coming back to the points, I believe this candle is what I have marked this zone. Okay, so this zone is from 44 to 38, 39, because it market has a tendency to hunt people down. Okay. Now, if you see on a weekly chart, and if I put a RSI, okay, this is my theory, purely my theory. Whenever you see tops be made or things like that, okay, so see here also we had a lower high, we had a divergence, and then we had a big back fall. So far, if you see out here, nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing on a monthly chart. Okay, so usually the fall comes only after a divergence. I have not seen any divergence. So I believe this is the first dip. FOMO is all-time high, and I won't be surprised till it's above 70 RSI. It is sky's the limit. Okay, so I obviously have targets of if you see 15 years plus, I have a target of nearly, believe it or not, $500. Okay, but obviously it's a 15 year. So the point is, it may uh, it may come down, retest, spend time, frustrate one out, and then move up. Okay, so these are, anything is possible in the market. But if I see on a weekly chart, I think this zone is a good zone where bulls had a lot of control after the breakout. Okay, plus if you see, RSI was also in a smooth zone. It was 60 plus and constantly rising. So anything coming out here, if I have to map it with, if I have to, even if I see it on Ichi, okay. So Ichi also, if you see your Tenkan-san coming around here, where my level has been marked, it makes a lot of sense. Okay. Then if I remove Ichi and I put it on BB, okay, BB again has a mid out here. Okay, so again around 40, 42. सबका वही है. If I put it on, 1 second, guys. Second. Okay, if I put it on, what you say, uh, and if I put it a pivot to it, and if I put a bigger time frame pivot, let's see only monthly, because again monthly is also coming around mota moti around here, so again where my level is marked. So when you see on all the possible fronts, and if I put some moving average to it, so I always have believed that moving average is a good way to gauge what markets are doing and how they may react. Okay, so moving average. Okay, and can I do ribbon? I don't know what all moving averages it has, but we can just open it and one second. Ribbon has 20, 50, 100. Okay, fair enough. TK. Okay, and you can make it EMA, 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 EMA. 20, 50, 100, 200. TK. And so if you see again out here, your first leg of 20 is coming around here only, around 42 odd. So everything is telling you that around 40 is where the game is. 40, 42 is. So obviously the exact one nobody can tell. Oh, then actually that they become God. If I see this was a breakout, so if I take from the breakout zone and if I put a FIBO, okay, and actually it's not a right way to do it. I need to take the swing low and so okay, and if I take the FIBO also, then your 38 again comes around 42.5 odd. Because if it's a strong uptrend, I believe 38.2 should hold. Worst case scenario, 50 should hold with a gap fill. Okay, now my sense is 50 may not come, but market anything is possible. Okay, or it will come after a longer time than what one predicts. So obviously, silver has a tendency. If you see the history, if I put it on a quarterly chart, just to give a fair idea of how things shape up, and just to give you a so after it made this high, it had a good pullback. After it made this high, it made a good pullback. So now, if it's going to make a new high, can it have a new pullback and then go up? We don't know. Or it will go up first so much, then give a pullback and then go further up. We don't know. You know. So it's all speculation and all this thing. Markets will have a mind of its own, and yeah, that's what it is. But I believe eventually, so if I take this thing of if I take only of this as a the cup as a breakout, and then if I tend to extrapolate it, there you go. Your first target is coming to 135 odd. Okay. So, but obviously it will have its exact moves. It won't be as simple as it looks, and that is what it is. So I hope this helps. Yeah.